never get credit for my discovery. Who's going to believe a talking head?
You're gonna have to start getting scared immediately.
See? Everything's okay.
Welcome back to the 31 Days of Horror Advent Calendar. It is day 25, and today we are talking about Black Death. Now, maybe some of you haven't heard of Black Death. I know it is a lesser-known film, but actually stars quite a few well-known actors, with Sean Bean and Eddie Whisper-Shout Redmayne in there as well. Which, honestly, he doesn't whisper-shout in this one. This is before he was really big. It really comes out of nowhere. And then also Melisandre from Game of Thrones.
There's a few.
Carrie Van Houten is in this one as well.
Yeah, this is a really dark movie. It's set in medieval times, obviously, but it's I don't know. It's terrifying because it's like this was like a real life event. You know, like this actually, like this type of stuff actually happened, and like the fear of the church during that time, and like what was going on with burning the witches, and it's a very intriguing and interesting movie.
Yeah, I think that what really caught my attention is I've always been a big fan of like medieval stuff, and to see the combination of the medieval with the horror, I think that it's a setting that actually works really well for horror, because what a horrifying time to live in, right? Like, life in that would be the horror story, as it were. But what I really like about this movie is that it reminds me in a lot of ways of a Wicker Man type of movie. And I don't mean the Nicolas Cage one, I mean the one with Christopher Lee. Don't even go there. No.
Not the bees!
How do you burn? How do you burn? How do you burn? That we could do a whole other review on that one. That movie's horrifying in a different way, but it reminds me of the original, The Wicker Man, a little bit, with just kind of the way that the story unfolds. It's religious cult themes, and really playing with some of the fear of the time and the fear of not just of God and religion at that time, the way that they thought of it, but then also from the plague and these diseases and things like that, these physical, biological fears that are very present.
Yeah.
And it has this kind of like ominous permeation of like fear that's kind of over this movie because of that element as well.
Yeah, Black Death. The name really fits the tone perfectly, because there's a lot of things in this movie to be scared about. It is in my mind, it is a very dread-filled film. Like every moment, the atmosphere just feels thick. You know, there's like evil, and like the people that are supposedly good are actually evil too. You know, I don't know. It just walks a really fine line, and it does it really well.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a smaller indie film. I'm pretty sure that it was on Netflix for quite a long time. I'm not sure if it's there still, but it's one that you can definitely check out for your 25th day here on the Advent Calendar. If you've already seen Black Death, tell me in the comments what you think of it, and tell me what you think of Sean Bean and what may or may not happen to him in this film. So guys, that's been our episode today. We hope you check out the movie. You can find us on our Twitter at BacktoFeature and on our Facebook at BacktoFeature. I've been Giovanni Carlo.
And I'm John Bandaloo.
And we'll see you guys next time.
What's the plan?
Identify the heretic. Put him in a cage.
Split any man from his arse to his apple.
Fumes of the dead hung in the air like poison. A plague, more cruel, more pitiless than war, had descended upon us. This was not God's work, but witchcraft.
Word has reached the bishop of a village that does not suffer as the rest. I must see for myself how this village is kept safe.
This village we're headed to, they have cast God aside. In its place sits a demon.
A journey into hell. But God travels with us.
Where are we going?
What brings you to our village? Word of the pestilence has not reached you. Word is all that has reached us. Nothing here is what it seems.
We have no fury. We have no pestilence. We have no God.
I see no evil here, just a simple village that has not yet been ravaged.
Do not be fooled. Evil lurks within this place, within these people. There is no God. Demons and necromancers are among us, as you will find out soon enough. death, vengeance is mine.
God's fury rains down on you!